Some might be offended at this idea of sin. But my friend, I would rather offend you into heaven than comfort you into hell. The Bible is still true. Sin is still sin. And if we're going to be faithful to the Word, we have to preach against that sin. And I'm here to tell you that the wages of those sins, they're death. Destruction. Darkness. That is perhaps one of the most loving things I can tell you is the truth. Amen. Truth is sin destroys. Sin robs you. Sin has a destructive power unlike any other. It corrupts your mind and body and soul. It wastes away your life, and it puts you in direct enmity with God, who is goodness. Now imagine I were to give to you, let's just say, for the sake of an analogy, a brand new sports car. How about a Lamborghini? Now, I don't know what I would do with one. I probably wouldn't even know how to drive it. I'm not really a car person, but I think we all can understand the value of a sports car. And if I said to you, here's the gift, I paid it all in cash. Here's a card that will cover the fuel for the next 20 years. And I paid for all the insurance for the next 20 years.
Amen.
And then I said, but there's just one thing. I want you to take care of it. Don't take it off-roading, and obey the laws of the streets. The legal ones, not the illegal ones. Some of you were redeemed from the laws of the streets. And I give you this vehicle, gas covered, insurance covered, everything paid off. And then you take those keys and you say, don't tell me how to use this car. How dare you? Who are you to put restrictions on me? Who are you to tell me how to drive what's mine? Well, this is what we do with our lives. God says, here is life. Here is goodness. Here is breath. Here is companionship. Here is love. Here is truth and light and joy and peace. And if you just live the way I tell you to live, you'll live in light. People rebel against that, not realizing that their very ability to rebel, their will was given to them. That God sustains the very breath by which they curse Him. This is the stubbornness, the rebellion, the pride. And the effects of sin, though at first they may seem like they're non-existent, become more and more intense the longer you live in rebellion against God. Your heart becomes harder. You become cynical. You begin to view life through the lens of confusion, the life through the lens of pride. You end up with a lack of purpose, aimlessly wandering. You know, if there's no eternity, there's no purpose. Really think about that. If there's no eternity, there's no purpose for anything. Well, I want to be remembered by history. My friend, if there's no eternity, even history will be forgotten. Yeah. Well, I want to live to better society and help develop mankind and take civilization to the new era of living. Okay? You can do that, but if there's no eternity, eventually all civilizations come to an end. These are noble desires. There's nothing wrong with them in and of themselves. But without eternity, there's no real purpose.